Hey, what's to YouTube fam? It's your girl TK, and I am at home vlogging, darling. And I decided that I wanted to get online real quick, and I made real quick and talk to you guys about Miss Beyoncé Knowles' quarter. Honey, we're going to be talking copyright infringement. Now, before I get into that, I want you guys to know, as of recent, I've been doing a lot of videos on Miss Beyoncé, okay? We've been talking reality out here. And we've been talking the rebirth, renaissance. Honey, we've been talking Messy Maya, okay? A well-known YouTuber who died, unfortunately, due to gun violence. But Messy Maya's voice was on one of her songs, Formation. And the family member of Messy Maya actually went after Beyonce and was like, oh, you ain't coming out with no coins. You're using Messy Maya's voice. You ain't even trying to reach out to any of the family members. Like, how dare you? Honestly, I probably would have been the same way. But you know, tomato. I don't know how you may have felt about the situation. Maybe you would have felt like, hey, that's a well-known celebrity using somebody else's voice without their permissions, and at least their voice is being heard some type of way. Anyhow, today I want to go a little past Messy Maya and past just the duplication of a YouTuber and talk about a director. We're going to be talking about a director that worked for Fox News. Now, I want you guys to know that this director, his name was, but is Mathew Fulks. And Mathew is not the father of Beyonce, but Mathew is the creative director at Fox News. And he was actually alleging that Lemonade, the album, was actually a copycat. It was a part of copyright infringement. And Beyonce was just out here just stealing information. And I cannot believe it. I absolutely cannot believe that a producer was actually saying that Beyonce is just a thief, a copyright infringer. So before I get into all of that, I want you guys to understand what copyright infringement is. So, of course, I'm going to look up that definition and share it for the people in the back of the room who may not know. Now, a copyright infringement is when copyrighted work is reproduced, distributed, is performed publicly, displayed, or made into a derivative work without the permission of the copyright owner. My question to you today would be, do you think that Beyonce is capable of being a duplicate, not only of a YouTuber, but a director? You know, is she able to just go out here and copy information and not pull out no coins? Is that the type of individual Beyonce is? Well, I want you guys to understand that Mathew Fulks is saying that. Messy Maya's family actually was saying that. But today we're going to go past Messy Maya just a tad bit and talk about Mathew Fulks. Now, Mathew Fulks was basically saying that he had this work, this short film. I believe it's called Polona. Hopefully I'm saying the name correctly because I can fudge up some names. I really don't mean to. But yeah, it was like a short film that he produced, and basically he felt like that Beyonce was using Lemonade, taking the ideas and recreating and making his work her own, and he wasn't even being credited or anything for any of the work that was being completed. And he couldn't believe it. Absolutely could not. As a matter of fact, he couldn't believe it. He took the case to court. Unfortunately, the judge decided to drop the case, and he basically was saying that, this work was not copyright infringement. But my question to you at this point is, if there's been so many YouTubers, directors, hell, even myself, who have basically said that Beyonce is out here being a duplicate, she's a copycat, how many people have to say that she is out here and stealing ideas before someone actually pays attention and says, you know what, maybe there's a possibility that Beyoncé Knowles Carter is a fraud. She's a liar. She's a thief. She is a part of copyright infringement. And possibly she is using her influence to win these cases. I believe that is the case. I believe that, you know, this creative director possibly didn't really lose this case. But, you know, Beyonce, she has she's a force. She has that beehive behind her name. And she used that to have this case closed. I really believe that is the case. I believe that is the case that happened with Messy Maya, a deceased individual. And of course, as I'm making this video, my phone want to go dead. You know what? I can't even stand myself at times. Anyhow, guys, I'm not going to keep this video up long. And the reason being is because number one, my phone wants to go dead. And also, you know, if you guys want to check out this information, you can do it on your own time. Now, I want you guys to know the case details. This case was actually presented at the United States District Court in New York. So if you want to look up that, you can. Now, the citation for this case is 207F SUPP 3D 274. So if you want to look up just any information, you can look up the citation on this case. But the case is Fulks versus Knowles Carter, and he's suing her due to the album Lemonade, saying that she is just taking his ideas. So my question to you will be, do you think that's possible? Do you think that Beyonce is possible, a mega star is possible of being a copycat? You guys are going to have to let me know in the comment section below. Anyhow, with that being noted, I want you guys to know that my community tab is there for you. I'm always talking laws, rules, and regulations, policies, and procedures. So if interested, check that information out. Peace, love, and happiness, guys. Bye.